We are in Montana, south central Montana, and we are heading up to Missoula and Lolo National Forest. Lolo has a very strange reputation. It's one of the places that people claim to have made a lot of UFO sightings and being abducted. I hope we don't get abducted. And frankly, I'm more worried about grizzly bears than I am about UFOs. I have not been on the bike for 20 days. I've been traveling for work all this time. 2 days ago I was in Paris. 4 days ago I was in Senegal. I have to go back to Senegal at the end of the week. Fogging up. But I get to enjoy 5 days in Montana before I have to go back to work. The GoPro setting is not too bad. What do you guys think? You like this angle? Or do you prefer the previous videos where I had it mounted on the chin? Day one of our 3-day tour. We just got off Three Forks. This road heads toward Lewis and Clark Caverns. Really cool place to visit. You hike up to the top of the mountain, enter a cave. It's full of stalactites, stalagmites, and then with a guide you descend toward the bottom of the mountain and you exit at the bottom. I'm pretty annoyed by the GoPro right now. I'm using the Hero 8 Black with a media mode, and I had to stop because the camera shut off. The GoPro shut off, which it does on a pretty regular basis. I don't know what they were thinking, those guys that designed the media attachment for the GoPro, the case where you put the GoPro in. It's the only way to have an external microphone. The microphone must be 3-pin, which is not most of the microphones, so you have to buy an adapter. I didn't know about it. I had a lot of problems at the beginning. And then the camera shuts off all of a sudden because the connection is pretty flimsy. One moment it's working and one moment there is no more power. So the phone loses connection and the camera shuts off. And then to restart it, you have to take everything off because it's not that easy to remove the battery and plug it back in. GoPro really failed with this design. Well, let's enjoy this scenery. The scenery is gorgeous. Look at this. We got big mountains, not so much smoke here. Got a nice river. Speed limit is 70 miles an hour on this road. I'm only doing 57. Montana speed limits don't make much sense. 70 miles an hour on the interstate, 70 miles an hour on this country road. Still a lot of wildflowers. We are exiting the interstate, going toward Anaconda and Opportunity. We just did a little bit of interstate. as the back road was going too far from our direction. Oh my, it's so smoky and windy. The wind is coming from ahead of us a bit to the left, and I have to keep the bike inclined or it keeps pushing me to the right. Oof. Lots of buffeting. All these mountains of coal. You can barely see the big tower. That's the tower from Lord of the Rings. Welcome to Anaconda. Where the smoke is king. Gateway to the Pintler. I don't know what a Pintler is. This is Georgetown Lake. And that's a pretty big lake that I never knew existed. I've never been on this road before. We are just north of Anaconda. That looks like a ski area. Discovery ski area. Oh, falcon. And this is a nice little canyon. Welcome to the heart of Montana. Wow, look at these labs. Wow. Some geological forces at work. This is so beautiful. We just did a road like this where the speed limit was 35, and now we're here and this road is a 70 miles an hour speed limit, double that. It makes no sense at all. Hamilton, oops, oh, I didn't see that coming. Snoqualmie Pass, Hamilton 57, Jesus. Oh, okay. 60 miles of gravel road? Is it packed? This road is very bumpy. I love this part of the state. There is no traffic. It's smoky but beautiful. Cars on the road. Uh-oh. Well, it's better than bison. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, this one is moving. Don't. the smell of fresh cow in the morning. Just as good as skunk. That was interesting. I'm gonna go slow just because I don't know what's around the corner. What a beautiful forest. I was in Patagonia once, and they're forests like this, except that instead of being pine trees, they're all cherry trees. Alright, this is 60 miles of unpaved gravel road. It's not about the destination, it's about the voyage. It's also about the destination though. We are going to a beautiful place. This road is really nice, doesn't even have a bad washboard. Not like the one that Nick and I took to Fairy Lake. My god, that one was a workout. I think you can hear me huffing in the entire video. I was telling Nick that last week I completed that Paris-Dakar. I was in Paris, then I flew to New York, and then I flew to Dakar. Not quite the same as doing it on a motorcycle, but I got to see Dakar. And I'm going back to Dakar in 6 days. This forest looks like a beautiful place for camping. Find your own campsite, and well, looks more like black bear territory than grizzly. Yeah, this is not much of a grizzly area, but I'm sure there are blacks. Next 25 miles of winding roads. Oh, we got a little bit of pavement and a stream on the left. That's nice. That's a really pretty stream. Quite a scenery. Okay, I was getting an SD card error, but looks like it cleared up. This is so steep, long way down. Looks like remnants of an old fire. We have a waterfall in front of us. And down below us. Oh, this is nice. The old forest must have burned a while ago. Looks like it's trying to grow back. Back on the pavement. Feels like we were on the gravel for the all day, and it was only about 25 kilometers. Now I gotta stop because the fly in my ear is killing me. It's driving me nuts. I'm gonna stop right here. We are getting into Hamilton and it's very, very smoky. All right, entering Hamilton. We barely made it through that light. Look at that gas, 3.33. Gas is pricey here. See the mountain on the right with the big cliff? That's where we're heading. Nick knows the campsite down there. We are getting close. Oh, beautiful. We are almost at the end of the road, and so far we've done 200 miles, 320 kilometers. This is beautiful. I love what geology is doing to this place. The trees growing on top of the cliffs. Wow. All right, Bitterroot National Forest, and this is our campground. Somebody took our spot. Is it the one by the water? They did. Oh, look, they put a rock on top. They put a rock on top of the campground. Are you serious? Yeah, there is a tent. What about here? To the right? No? They claimed it, yep. It is a tiny campground. Oh man.